Today I fucked up by accidentally flashing the entire first grade of my daughter's elementary school. Obligatory. This happened yesterday morning. I am still reeling from embarrassment. My daughter is in first grade, she was in a Zoom meeting. My husband told her that I would make her breakfast after I showered. I had just stepped out of the shower. I heard screaming from downstairs. I started running to check on my daughter. I managed to drop my towel while running. I made it to the living room only to see her Chromebook camera facing my full frontal nudity dropped behind the recliner to hide from the camera. My daughter: "Mommy, are you okay?" Me: "I'm fine." "Turn off your camera please." Her: "Okay." Me: "Are you okay? What did you need?" "A breakfast." TL: "Doctor, I flashed the entire first grade because my daughter was hungry and screamed for me while I was drying off." Neutral face. This happened in my niece's meet. The whole class saw a kid's mom getting out of the shower. I have a feeling this is happening a lot, so at least you aren't alone. I'm sure I am not the only one too. My friends said at least you weren't sucking a dick or doing drugs. Username checks. Time to treat yourself to a nice new bathrobe. I have one. I washed it the evening before and it was in the dryer. /username checks out. So, wait. Why the scream? What was that for? Because children are stupid. Today I fucked up by thinking my roommate was having sex while I was in the room. Right, so this was a while ago, but fuck it, I really need to get it off my chest. I was working at a summer camp where I had to share a room with 2 other people. I was trying to make the best impression as we would be living together for 3 months in probably what was a 5 by 3 meter space. I'll be honest, even before this I wasn't really making many friends. One night I'm getting to sleep and both of the other girls are already in bed. So it's completely dark in the room and I can't see anything. I start to hear a kind of grunting and what I think is a shifting of sheets. Finally I begin to hear whispering. Fucking hell, someone's having sex a foot away from me, so I'm lying there trying to get to sleep, looking up and around, but it's completely dark in the room so I cannot see a thing. An hour this goes on for and I am just wondering either what their stamina is like or just what they could be talking about. Either way I'm losing my patience. I should probably mention I am hard of hearing, so I can't hear what direction small sounds come from and I have a hard time telling small sounds. But I'm not wanting to tell anyone in the summer camp because I lied in my interview so I could get the job as a receptionist. Full disclosure, I really regret this. Do lie in a job interview, but not like this. Also, wasn't the first time someone had tried to have sex with someone else in front of me, but that's another story. So finally I leave telling whoever's in there to get out and I get someone else to come in, switch on the light and ask what is going on. One of the girls was listening to ASMR on speakers on their phone. They all looked at me blurry-eyed to my 1,000-yard stare after a mental battle in my brain for my social anxiety-ridden ass to do something. So I just looked like some vindictive nutter causing conflict. Yep, TL, doctor, I misheard ASMR and God likes to humble ill thinkers. Wait, what's the other story? Please tell that. You've piqued my interest, lol. Your interest? Is that what they call it these days? Was watching YouTube videos of WWE wrestler Sheamus as he works out with different people, trying to keep up with them at their workout regimen. Anyway, one day I'm watching one of the videos and it kinda motivated me to start working out, too. So I start doing pull-ups, push-ups and sit-ups. I was doing 5 reps of 10 back to back to back. So I'm starting to get tired and struggling through to get to 10 reps. I'm taking a little breather, breathing pretty heavy by this point, when all of a sudden I hear a knock at the door. It's my roommate, who immediately asked me if I was watching gay porn. BC, there was a lot of groaning. We both had a good laugh. It wasn't until I started to pay attention instead of zoning out and trying to finish my reps that I realized it did sound like porn. Like the male equivalent of women moaning and screaming when they play tennis. Who the fuck listens to ASMR without headphones? Psychopaths? What's ASMR? Airy, whispery collections of sounds recorded with high quality. For some people it can trigger chills or shivers that can feel good. My understanding is that it provides lots of audio stimulation which can be interesting to the brain. Fuck that, she's an idiot playing any sounds at night while others try to sleep. You were right in getting her to quit at least. Today I fucked up in a Target bathroom. Today I went to Target with my friend to leisurely browse the dollar section like any broke white girl would. Little did I know, I would be losing my dignity in the bathroom a short 15 minutes later. I wandered towards the grocery section when I began to get stomach cramps. These were not just those cramps that come and go after a few seconds. They were crippling. I realized it was a do or die moment in the middle of considering whether to get cinnamon raisin bagels or just plain. Without even saying anything to my friend, I dropped my basket and I began speed walking with a stick up my ass to the ladies' room. My eyes were tearing. I needed to shit. As I approached the bathroom, I was praying no one else was in there. Sure enough, 2/3 stalls were taken and I was forced to take the middle stall. I noticed that there was a tower of toilet paper in the toilet, but my bowels could not wait. I proceeded to let loose. I felt a wave of nausea, but relief at the same time. The relief disappeared very quickly, however. I flushed the toilet and was greeted with a stinky splash of shit water against my ass cheeks. The toilet was clogged and now my diarrhea had filled it to the brim. I noticed a line was forming in the bathroom. I was in deep shit. I waited until the line had receded and then I made a run for it. As soon as I left the stall, another woman had come in. Since my stall was the only open one, she went in. As I was washing my hands, I heard a what the fuck followed by a disgusting gag. She came out and looked into my soul. She knew it was me. Overwhelmed with embarrassment, I did the walk of shame out of there. I immediately told my friend what happened and she didn't stop laughing until we had gotten to the car. Too long didn't read. I took a dookie on a tower of toilet paper and clogged the toilet. Tried to wait until no one was in there to leave, but someone came in as I was exiting the stall. She almost threw up when she walked in there, so she came out and gave me a death stare. Mate happens it was driving tractor trailer and delivered a load in Colorado, and it was even worse. I walked in the bathroom and there was only one stall and it was like I walked in after you. It was to the rim with dookie and toilet paper and I could not wait, so I held on to the handicap rail so I didn't fall in and hovered and let it rip. It was a murder scene when I was done. This story made me laugh. Reminds me of the time I crapped my pants at work. I always have to poop when I shop at Target. Always. When I was a kid, there was a dirty Big Lots store that always had that same effect on me. Perhaps my body considered the ambience of the store and decided it was a good place in which to leave the dookie behind. Fortunately, the bathrooms weren't any more unkempt than the rest of the store. But the real question is, did you go with the cinnamon raisin or plain bagels? Update needed. Wait, you flush while you're still sitting on the toilet? Do people actually do that? I need to know. This could be as big as that time when I found out lots of people wipe standing up, or that lots of people don't fold their toilet paper but curl it up.